Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas.
rep. If you ever...
I was beginning to think you'd all given up on me Excuse me? Would you... I think I know where I went wrong in the test now. I need to maintain a higher speed on my turn. Also, I really want to try some stall turns and... Huh? That sounded like a whistle. Hey! Wait! Wait!
Do you think Koyer's feeling better now? Let's go back to that bridge and check.
Full throttle! Coming! Take me up! Chaska! I summoned a... Although, unfortunately, someone else summoned it away again before I had a chance to...
Oh, really? That is unfortunate. But if you can do it once...
You're right. You know, I almost...
Hey, Chaska, how's Koyer doing?
Huh? Who are...
These are my, You came up in conversation the other day because I was
Oh, the Traveler, huh? So that's you. What do you mean up and come? Anyway, we haven't met before.
Maybe you saw him in the stadium? Or anywhere, really.
If you say so.
Koyer, Chaska. Here you are. I've been looking everywhere for you to...
Oh, Elder Alpa!
I thought I should tell you myself. We're going to redo the fly...
Redo them? How come?
It's embarrassing to admit, but due to time constraints, we didn't do a proper inspection of the arena before the last... So we redid the inspection afterwards, and found a number of... This was entirely our mistake, and I apologize unreservedly. I know it doesn't make...
Oh!
Chaska, these people you're with...
Huh?
I have indeed. Gathering intel is an essential part of being a warrior. Plus, you...
Hospitality?
Of course it does. If you let it... Besides, we still owe you for your help during the war.
Mighty warriors, plural? So Paimon too?
That should go without saying.
The Flower Feather clan seems like a really nice bunch of people. We
Well,
Wait, Elder Alpa! Let me help!
very well. In that case,
Sure thing.
okay. Let's meet by the obsidian...
Okay.
All right, they're out of earshot. I'm just gonna come out and ask. That Kukasaur who responded to Koyer's call. I grew up with these creatures. His whole demeanor seemed less like a Kukasaur and more like, well, he looked very and judging by the look on your... It's all right. If you're the kind of person I'd still trust, even... I think the end's just if you hadn't intervened. I likely would have gotten my mom to help out instead. Although, having said that, there's a small chance she might have recognized her and seen through the whole thing. That would have done more harm than good. Yeah.
they fighting? Should we try and break them up?
They're fine. Just doing their daily
Combat training? A little young for that, aren't they?
Not to us. We're a tribe of warriors. And even though times have changed...
Hey, is that Chaska?
Jessica, you're back!
Oh, can you come?
Now's not a good time, I'm afraid. I'm showing the Traveler and Paimon around. Maybe...
The Traveler and Paimon? Wait, you mean that legendary warrior and...
Legendary?
Awesome. It's so cool that you can fly without having to ride a... Mr. Traveler, can you teach me some...
Oh, Mr. Traveler! My family shop makes the best...
Let's behave ourselves, everyone. These people are here as our guests, Kotini. Instead of being jealous of other people's talents, why not work on Kapak? There's no point in trying any cool sword tricks until you've mastered the basics. Have you done all your sword drills today? In Yatlan. Easy done.
Okay.
Sorry about those kids. They just got overexcited when they heard your name. Hope it didn't bother you too much. This is a volcano cake.
Whoa, it smells amazing! Traveler, you want some?
That's good. Yatlan,
By the way, Chaska, those kids really adore you. You're way better with them than Paimon expected. Paimon figured you'd be more...
aloof, huh? Well, but it's a terrible attitude to have as a peacemaker. Yep, exactly. As long as other options are available, I try to avoid that at all costs. Someone once told me that peace imposed by force will crumble in a matter of days. But peace achieved through genuine dialogue actually benefits both sides, even if sometimes the parties are only willing to negotiate because they're both armed to the teeth.
That's true. Hey, Chaska!
Uncle Cusco knows you're back, and he's coming to get you.
Oh, thanks. Traveler, Paimon, got a dash. I'll meet you at the totem pole up ahead. You can't miss it. It sticks out like a sore thumb.
Wait, are you running away?
First rule of conflict resolution? Grab the fan and...
Trust Chaska.
Sorry about this. Just stall him for me,
A golden-haired outland. I heard Chaska was with you. But Who am I? She's supposed to go for a checkup every 3 months to see how her abyss condition is doing. Yes. She got exposed to abyssal energy as a young child. Then her birth parents abandoned her. Eventually, some riders out on patrol spot the moment you took your eyes off her. She'd be getting herself into a fight. Or she'd run away to be with the Saurians.
That must be the aloof period she mentioned, right?
We later discovered that her exposure to the abyss had planted seeds of conflict in her heart. But ultimately, she's the only one...
Yeah, don't worry about her. She's...
Yes, I'm well aware of that. She knows she needs to be careful. If her condition ever took a turn for the worse, it's just... Every checkup she's been to, they find new cuts and bruises. Nothing to do with the abyss, of course. Oh no, that's all fine. The problem with her is, she's her own worst enemy. She's been living dangerously again. I'm sure of it. That's why she's avoiding the checkups. She wants to hide it from us.
Yeah, Paimon can see her doing that.
Oh. In the past, she always had Koichi to keep an eye on her. Now Koichi's gone, and I don't want to lose another daughter. Chaska's been increasingly reckless since Koichi passed. It's like she's trying to make up for it somehow. Next time you see her, please tell her to be careful for me. Even if she doesn't want to hear it. If she doesn't want to do these checkups anymore, that's fine. I just want her to stop putting herself in harm's way.
Oh, where did the time go? We should meet back up with Chaska before it gets any later. To get to the totem pole, we need to head north, right?
All right.
Hey, Chaska! Hey, Alba!
It's all right. I bet my dad talked your heads off, huh? I was sometimes a little impulsive back then.
That's putting it mildly.
The memories. It feels like it was only yesterday when we brought you back. Back then, no one imagined this feral.
Huh? You were the one that brought Chaska back.
That's right. Elder Alpa was already a veteran writer by then. She spotted me while patrol. Mom agreed it was time I tried to re-enter human society. But I didn't know the.
And look at you now. Renowned throughout the land as a peacemaker. When the day comes that I can't fly anymore, it will be up to you to look after our.
You know me, though. I'm not a natural commander. So stick it out at least a few more years, okay? Give Koi.
Oh, stop.
Wait, so isn't the leader just the strongest warrior in...
Strength is certainly a core tenet in the Flower Feather clan.
If it all came down to individual strength, I'd struggle to call myself a warrior, let alone a member of the flying squad. Any fighter in the well, sorry to disappoint you. It was something I aspired to at one. I came back empty-handed.
And yet, you still managed to become the leader of the flying squad, thanks to your.
Let's shelve this discussion for now. Traveler, Paima.
Yes! Paima was waiting for that they were for the snack stomach. Paima...
Well, if you're enjoying our hospitality.
Elder Alba? There's, something...
Hmm?
What happened? Is it serious? Shall I deal with it?
It's... Some merchants showed up. Not from our tribe. They said they're here to discuss some potential collaboration with us. Why now? This is terrible timing. There are a few wingless that we haven't managed to reach yet, and we still haven't inspected the retrial arena.
Let me handle the other errands while you meet with the merchants. You shouldn't be trying to do everything at your age.
You should help too. Seems only fair after all that food.
Huh. Well, Waska's
Take me up!
Are you sure you don't want to reconsider, Pashika?
I appreciate it, boss. But honestly, I'm pretty happy with my life nowadays.
Pashika, they're redoing the flying trials.
Ah, did Alpa send you? I was just the way things are with the tribe these days. I mean...
Ah, come on, boss. Do you have any idea how long it's been? Of course, I'll do my part if we ever need to defend the tribe. But I've already made my peace with it. Not everyone has what it takes to return to the sky after going wingless. And it's okay if I'm not destined for greatness. Handling these balloons every day, seeing how the customers react...
Finding something you love doing can be just as hard as passing the flying trial.
Fair enough. It's your choice.
Oh, by the way, you should try taking a balloon ride if you've got the time. Once, no problem. If
A retrial? What?
Muskar, I can assure.
Well, they must be judging me for something. Maybe I lack fighting spirit. Or just don't waste your time on me. You'll have better luck with the ones who still have their heads in the clouds. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna treat myself to a few.
Yeesh, there's wingless, then there's being a total lost
He used to be a fierce warrior, actually. But fighting spirit alone won't win.
Are all Kukusaurs so strict? The ones in...
It's one thing to hang out and have fun, but quite another to take to the skies with a human life on your back. Giving a ride to someone who's so we have a mutual understanding with the Kukusaurs.
Take me up!
Hey, Junan. Gazing out at Ochkanatlan again.
Chaska? What are you doing here? Is something...
The flying squad is hosting retrials again soon.
Maybe you're forgetting the definition of wingless. Elder Alpa always goes out of her way to come and tell me when a new trial is coming up, and it's nice of her to think of me. But nothing...
They're making some big changes to the arena this time, so the flying experience should...
No, forget it. If I was genuinely good enough to make the squad, a true rider can fly confidently whatever the Shunan! They're redoing the... Huh? I guess they told you already then. Come on! What? Why? She went wingless after her injury and spent years drifting, but even she came back. I mean, I don't have that kind of perseverance. And besides... Oh, come on. You know you don't need to worry about that. Alright, well, how about we just treat this as you being my mentor? Enough umming and ahhing. Let's just get... wait! Hold on, slow down. I can't keep up.
Well, that's one way to do it.
They've been best friends since they were kids. You helped Koyer deal with her internal conflict, and now she's done the same for someone else. But sometimes in life, things spiral in a good direction.
We've notified all the wingless on the list now, right? Where to next?
The trial arena. It's not far from the tribe.
Oh, hey there, Chaska.
Yeah, she's got other things on her plate right now. How are things looking here?
Well, the inspection revealed numerous blockages all over the trial arena. It looks like they're the result of... Theoretically, we just need to clear those obstacles, and the arena will fill up with gaseous blood. Why don't you head on down?
Oh, are you here to help? So the blockage here has to be cleared using a special bomb. If I dropped it or slipped and fell, I'd be blown to bits in an instant. So, all I need now is for someone else to strike the balloon at the right... What do you think? Simple enough. Huh? Oh, that one. No, I've got no idea who that belongs to. Or how... I just wish I could fly up there and check out what kind of tech they're using. I'll head over and set up now. All right! Get ready! All right! ready! All right, get 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 ready!
This is crazy. Maybe ink, but how am I What? Let's ride. Look out below. Look out below.
All right, get ready! All right, get ready!
How strange. Why is there so much
Well, could be from the children of Echo.
I can't think of a way to resolve this.
Try and stop me!
Let's burn this breeze.
I think it should be possible, but there is sign. Monsters!
My strength is gone.
I got this. Catch an epic wave!
The gaseous phlogiston is being replenished. Looks like all the spouts have been unblocked.
I thought I was done.
Let's ride!
Full throttle!
Hit.
Burn this breeze. Hold on to your hats.
Wow, you took care of everything and nope. Now we just have to.
Actually,
Huh?
all the more reason to have me The conditions in this area seem a little unstable.
All right. I'll get things set up for you. Just. Are you ready? This should be a piece of cake for Chaska. But still, try to be careful. All right.
Giddy up! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
That was amazing. Paimon couldn't take her eyes off you.
No, nothing me.
Help! Help me! You're from the Flower Feather Clan.
Catch your breath first.
We were... My friends are still stranded in the middle of the road.
Huh? Are Cuckoosaurs really that aggressive? Do they usually attack groups of...
Not in my experience, but there are exceptions.
Let's fly!
Ouch! I've never seen such an aggressive Cuckoosaur.
Chaska?
Elder Alpa?
Already flew away. Looks like
So why do you think it attacked these people in the first place?
no. These
Ah! Thank goodness! The phlogiston
Phlogiston wings.
Thank you so much for coming to our rescue.
Wait a minute. Are you the merchants that were looking to collaborate with us?
Yeah, that's us. So...
I am. You must be exhausted from your journey. Not to mention
But Elder Alpa, what about the Kukas?
well, our guests here weren't seriously injured, and their goods are intact. There are so many of them around here. You'd expect something like this every once in a while. I don't think we need to pursue it any further.
Huh? Did you say...
Oh, really?
Well then, let's forget all about this Cuckoosaur attack.
Huh?
So that's it? That all went smoother than expected. Well, guess we'd better get going. Huh? Chaska?
A blood-stained...
The Flower Feather Clan should be about ready to hold the new flying trials by now. Let's go check it out!
Now I'm all warmed up.
Light of the blazing sun!
Why me? Here I go! Oof!
Ah,
Yep, and it looks like we made it just in time.
yeah.
All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, fly!
Whoa! We're really flying! I feel light as a feather. I'm flying without a Kukasaur.
These phlogiston wings are...
What the? What? Paimon can barely believe her eyes. How did they fly?
The merchants we ran into that day were selling a product. It's a flying machine worn on the back. To operate it, you just use a handheld track.
That's incredible.
Yeah. If our tribe, well, if Natlan mass adopted this technology, just think of the countless tragedies that could be averted.
I feel like I'm dreaming. You'd better believe it. Plus, you just passed a flying trial. Elder,
Should this really count as a...
Why not? The scoring rubric is about flying performance. It doesn't
Yeah, maybe, but... I mean, even Chaska had to ride a Kukasaur in a trial.
Well, if we can fly by ourselves, maybe we
Chaska, Traveler, what are your thoughts on this new invention?
You see? Even the
I agree that they have strategic value. But I don't think it makes any sense to evaluate candidates by the current testing standards.
Why? Shunan finally mustered the courage to go through with this. And now
I don't have any experience using these wings in battle. Nor is it immediately obvious how to incorporate them into the taking a longer-term perspective. I think we need to start by getting thoroughly acquainted with how these things work. Then we can develop a new
You all raise valid points. But Chaska, while your proposal sounds perfectly reasonable, it would probably take... We lost so many people in that war. These phlogiston wings could be and as for real-world battle experience, there will be plenty of opportunity...
Huh? Hey, stop staring into space! Say thank you! Thank...
You have nothing to thank me for. Remember, the way you got your...
Oh, Elder Alpa! Bad news!
Again?
Huh? Why did Chaska rush off like that? And then...
Time to roll!
Oh, it's back! It found us again!
Curses. She's really riled up this time. Hey! Stop running! We'll never outrun a creature with wings!
Stop! All of you!
Chaska! Oh, wonderful! Quick, get rid of that thing! What's going on?
So it really is you, sister.
Wait, sister?
Koya, wait!
Is Chaska gonna be okay? Should we go check on her? Chaska, are you...
I'm fine. Sorry for making you work. No point. She's an expert at hiding her at least, I always used to lose to her at hide-and-seek when we were... Well, yeah. You know I was raised by Kukasaurs. We played together all the time, chasing each other through treetops or mountaintops. It felt like it would... Not all Kukasaurs are friendly towards people. Koya, for instance, she's fine. When Mom decided to send me away, Koya strongly protested, and after I left,
Maybe she thinks that...
It's a possibility, but in any case, I had a hard time adjusting to life in the tribe. So...
Ah, so that's what Uncle Cusco was talking about. He said you...
Yeah, I did. But then, Gradually, I started getting curious about these humans. I made an effort to understand, and then one day, it was Koya's turn to leave the nest. As far as I can remember, that was the first time she ever—
So,
Well, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you if I'd said yes. No, I was torn. On the one hand, I'd already made up my mind, but I also knew that Koya wasn't a fan of humans, and I didn't want to disappoint. She saw it as a personal betrayal, threw a huge fit, and then flew off. Not for a lack of trying, though. I tried asking Mom where Koya's new nest was so I could talk things out with— It must be hard for Mom, being stuck between her two daughters. So I didn't press the issue. If things carry on like this, I need to make sure— For now, let's bring the wounded back to the tribe.
So,
Ha! I knew it!
Hey, show a little respect.
Maybe in the flying squad, but they don't give a hoot.
well, now that we have the phlogiston wings,
Are you kidding? How are we?
Huh? Protect our tribe?
You take that back.
Things are changing so quickly.
Chaska, there's a conflict emerging there. Aren't you going to nip it in the bud?
The whole tribe's talking about this now. Breaking up a single fight won't solve anything. The real source of conflict here is the phlogiston wings. And what happened with—
On any other day, people would just brush this attack aside. After all, clashes between wild Kukasaurs and humans are no more common than those between people.
But now that the phlogiston wings have entered the equation, it's sparked a debate over whether our tribe needs the Kukasaurs at all.
I worry that we risk repeating the mistakes of the Cinder City. Back then, Lord Ochkon's hatred of the Saurians nearly destroyed the peace forged by the Pyro Archon. Chaska, to prevent things from deteriorating further, I'd like to task you with restoring peace.
I will.
Traveler, you've already done so much for Natlan.
Thank you.
and don't forget about Paimon.
This whole situation has unfolded so quickly that
You think someone might have orchestrated all this?
it's possible. Also, Chaska, could you try to keep a low profile?
I'll do my best.
Okay, so where should we start?
This all began with Koya's attacks. If we can find out what led her to do it, that should give us something to work with. Unlikely, given how she reacted when If you want to resolve a conflict through dialogue.
Time to roll.
Let's finish this.
That was quick.
Need a surfboard? Bullseye! Open fire! Get back on track.
Wow, so this is where you used to live as a
Mm-hmm. When I was little, we used to do this thing where or sometimes we'd both fly from the treetop together, and then after some aerial maneuvering, she'd throw— After we got a bit older, we went to the—
Stop! You're
Oh, really? I just thought it made a fun story. Then I'll share more with you when there's time. Hey, Mama Bird. I'm back. My last visit was only a week ago, wasn't it? I brought a couple of friends with me. These are the Traveler, Paimon. This is my mom. Her name is Chimpu. In the human tongue, anyway. No, not really. I don't speak it as such, but I can sort of get the gist. Even then, it's basically a best guess based on their sounds, body language, and expressions. Seems, as for whether Mom understands me, I can't always tell. But somehow we still... Don't worry. I'm doing well, but I think Koya might be... I know she's never been a fan of humans, but she's never deliberately attacked them before.
Does, Auntie Chimpu know anything?
Doesn't look like it. Koya has been... Could you please tell me where she's living nowadays? If this animosity between her and the tribe continues, then... She said she'll take us there. Thank you, Mom.
Get back on track. Let's ride.
Woohoo! Off we go. This is a really remote location.
We stay here? Okay. Traveler. Paimon. Koya is very hostile toward humans right now.
Any idea what they're...
Sounds like there's evidence in this area suggesting that Koya might have been the victim of a human attack. No! It's Chime, Koya's child. They came over the sea, under the cover of night.
What the heck? Who would...
I searched day and night, and finally found them.
Oh, yeah! Tafal's contraption is working like a charm! Got her in—
Hey, there's another one!
Who cares? Just get them all. T'Pol pays us per cat. Joska? How do you get here? Quick, stop her!
Don't you even...
Don't come any closer, or I'll... Go, Phlogiston Wings! Take me out of here!
Uh-oh, looks like it malfunctioned.
This is bad. Mom and Koya are already in...
Help! Elemental energy suppresses it! Please, someone!
Get back!
It's still going, and it's getting...
Guess we need a more permanent solution.
That was too close. I thought I was gonna die.
Answer us honestly. Were you the ones who attacked Koya before?
I am...
Well, she says it was you. Just tell me.
It was T'Pol. He told us to catch all the wild kukas, and he also said that this kukasaur has become a thorn in his side, so he needs dealing.
To Paul? Huh. Sounds familiar.
Well, he pretty much never communicates with us in person. When he does, he wears them, and whenever we trade kukasaurs for phlogiston wings, we deal with his henchmen.
So you didn't even make those wings?
All we did was slap some labels on them and transport them over here, to make them look like...
To make it harder to trace their origins. Well, that's mighty convenient, huh? What about if I...
No need. T'Pol doesn't tell us much, but he always stresses that he wants them alive. This is just a best guess, of course, but we suspect...
What?
Easy now. You're still injured. Hey, keep...
Yes, ma'am. So, the gaseous phlogiston has to be highly refined in order to power the phlogiston wings. The slightest imperfection can have disastrous consequences, but the kukasaurs have a natural ability to...
That's enough. So the kukasaurs...
T'Pol should have them. We've tried looking for it ourselves, even followed them a few...
Random thought. Maybe they're hiding up in the sky?
To Paul.
Chaska, Traveler!
That voice! It's Alpha!
Elder Alba? What brings you all the way out here?
Well, I was patrolling nearby when I heard the sound of it. I don't believe...
Elder Alba, does the name T'Pol ring a bell to you? I feel like I've seen...
Huh? So he's a member of your...
No. If he was a member of the Flower Feather Clan, I'd definitely...
Now that you mention it, I do remember a young man from... You were away on a mission at the time, which is probably why you don't remember him. He was a craftsman from the Children of Echoes, but he'd always dreamed of soaring the skies, so he wanted to join our flying squad.
The Children of Echoes? That's rare.
But despite his best efforts, he unfortunately failed to pass the trial and gain the Kukasaur's approval. In the end, he went wingless and returned dejected to the Children of Echoes.
Wingless, huh? Maybe he invented the phlogiston wings to get revenge on the Kukasaurs.
Perhaps. Or maybe it's simply his way of dealing with his regrets over his past flying endeavors.
Either way, it doesn't excuse his abuse of the Kukasaurs. I'm gonna take these guys back and expose the truth to the tribe. It's time for this conflict to end.
Easy, Chaska. Remember what I said about keeping a low profile? The ringleader still hasn't shown himself, and this man's allegation about powering the phlogiston wings with Kukasaurs is only speculation. Bringing these men to the tribe now won't win over any current supporters of the phlogiston wings. In fact, it may even escalate the conflict further. After all, many are mistrustful of the Kukasaurs after recent events.
Is that why T'Pol waited until now to try to capture my sister?
I don't know. I mean, he did tell us to spread negative rumors about the Kukasaurs and slip some Mora to anyone opposed to them, but...
But Koya only attacked humans because they stole her child!
Nevertheless, we will be hard-pressed to change people's minds while emotions are running high. Unless we have irrefutable evidence. Bravo! My thoughts exactly. In the meantime, leave these men with me. I'll take the other members of their crew into custody.
Fair enough. Sorry, whatever it is, it'll have to wait till this is all blown over. Mom, sis, rest up.
So Alpha says that T'Pol's from the Children of Echoes. But how do we track him down?
Let's start by talking to someone we know. It'll be... Wakey, wakey, Shilonen!
Oh, it's you. Okay, give me a second.
I climb trees to fly further and see farther. I don't usually
Well, we're not all like you. Always full of energy, even after flying around all day. Yeah. So,
I'm sorry, Shilonen, but it couldn't wait. Does the...
Huh. To Paul. Yeah. Nope. I'm afraid you're a few years too late. What? Huh. Phlogiston wings. Wow. Okay.
Pulls it off? You mean he's tried making...
Yeah, he started trying to build a flying machine right after he got back from the flower.
So right after he went wingless, then. Was this flying machine anything like the gun you made me?
You mean your gun that's harder to tame than the proudest Kukasaur? No, he wanted to build something that allows anyone to fly freely, even if they're not naturally gifted. But he never got very far back then, though. Blew up his workshop a few times and barely made it out alive. I never really kept up. His parents traveled a lot in their youth and only returned to the tribe after he was born. But they settled it, which means most people in the tribe don't. I'll, go get Puma. Wait for me in front.
Here I go!
I'm back. Allow me to introduce to Paul's mother, Puma.
Hello,
Oh, save the pleasantries. I don't want to...
we're...
I disowned him long ago. All he cared about was his pipe dream of reaching the sky. And then when he left us, he spouted. He left his notebook behind. He's no son of mine.
Wow, they've really found...
Her husband, T'Pol's father, he passed away recently, and T'Pol didn't even if you ask me. That was probably the final straw for Puma. I'll go keep her company. If there's anything else you...
Thank you.
Okay, so this notebook is the only lead we've got now, right?
Some early designs for the phlogiston. Ochkanatlan, the Cinder City.
So, was he serious about the workshop? Oh, yes. The one from the
That balloon has been there for a while. And everyone's been wondering, what if it started off even higher up, above the clouds and out of view? And it only
Part of T'Pol's work...
seems likely. If T'Pol's base had been hiding above the...
I totally called it!
By myself? Possibly. But with a passive... I doubt even phlogiston wings could take you up that high. At least, not without that relic to...
Yeah, and he's probably holding on to it. Nope. That's way beyond Paimon's altitude.
Let's not worry. Just because we can't think of a solution...
Oh, good point.
And Mutoda. He was quite the flying ace back in the day, too.
Chaska, you're finally back. Things are getting really tense in the tribe.
Some people even think we arrested the merchants just to support the flying squad and crack down on the phlogiston wings.
We found some promising leads, but there's a major obstacle.
A relic from the Cinder City? So Och Khan's...
An airborne workshop and a hot air balloon above the trial arena. Neither phlogiston wings nor a kukusaur can take you that high.
You know what?
Really?
Do you still remember those spouts in the arena? When they were all blocked, the gap, but now it's flowing freely. If we were to block them up again...
You mean all of them except the one at the very top?
Precisely. With all the gaseous phlogiston flowing...
And then we just...
Yes. It has its risks.
It's an extremely risky approach.
If you want to give it a try, check with Inkanak at the trial grounds. She... Chaska. If anyone...
Time to roll! Get back on track!
Goodness me!
Maybe so, but we have to act.
From a technical perspective, I'd have to advise taking... Then we'll have to take the rough and ready approach. See that our prior inspections revealed that some kind of stable structure has formed inside, making it's not without its weak points. But unless they're all struck at the same time, the structural integrity won't...
So, what happens if we...
It'll collapse.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, you got it. As long as you hit all the weak spots at once from the right angle...
You're right about rough and ready.
Let's fly! Giddy up!
Look! There's a chunk of solid phlogiston right over that spout!
Let's fly! Let's ride!
It actually worked! But,
Koya can give you a lift. She's actually been following us this whole time.
wow, Paimon didn't notice at all.
Well, probably because she didn't want to get too close to humans.
Whoa, you didn't even have to summon...
Yes, up there. All right, let's go have a little talk. Let's burn this breeze.
Paimon's never flown that...
Aha. Just as I thought. It might... And sure enough, it only descended below the cloud line because the custom-built machinery malfunctioned. I should be able to figure it out with DePaul's notebook. Thankfully, I know... That should just about do it. Now all it needs is a nice hard kick.
Maybe... Huh? workshop in the... Makes you wonder why T'Pol even bothers with phlogiston wings.
Well, according to the notebook, the platform beneath us runs on components from the Cinder City. Those can't be mass-produced. Also, I have some doubts about its mobility after seeing how it moved. For someone like T'Pol who dreams of flying freely, this definitely doesn't cut it.
But if he's got that relic, he should be able to make a set of... Why bother making a whole flying workshop so he can mass-produce them? But this doesn't add up. If he's already...
With any luck.
Let's fly.
Coming in.
Why won't it fly away like the other?
She's still breathing, but by the looks of it, T'Pol was using these cages to extract Once a Kukasaur is drained of phlogiston, it becomes too weak to move. We'll have to come back for these ones after dealing... Let me see. Looks like log number 330. With the support of...
I was finally able to launch the airborne workshop. Even though it relies on the relic for 80% of its power supply, I've at least taken the first step. Log number 348. Research on the relic is progressing well. I should be able to replicate the technology and scale up production. Has proposed a name for this groundbreaking invention. The phlogiston wings. I think I'm getting close. Log number 377. Encountered some issues with a new, smaller model phlogiston. Thinks we should proceed at a more cautious pace with the Log number 114. Ran an experiment using Kukasaurs to refine gaseous Log number 117. I've started recruiting merchants and hunters to capture wild Kukas. Log number 121. Major breakthrough in the efficient...
Huh? So many parts have been crossed out!
Yeah, probably the contact he alluded to in his other notebook.
Did anyone else notice how the numbering system in this notebook suddenly changed halfway through?
We haven't got time for textual analysis, I'm afraid. Huh. Never seen one of these before. Looks like this was built with the Cinder City components, too.
You're not thinking of giving it a nice hard kick, are you? Whoa! What's that mechanism doing?
It's asking for a nice hard kick where it hurts. Aim for the weak spot. Locked on! Locked on!
What are they doing here?
It's T'Pol's henchmen. He must have brought them here using the relic in his prototype wings. Watch out! Open fire!
Hey, look here! More of T'Pol's notes!
Log number 403. Introduced me to some new comrades who fully support my ideas. I told them that some Saurians are blessed with wings, and some people with natural gifts, But I also told them that progress can erase individual differences. Think of the tools humanity has made to fight back against wild beasts. The law we have put in place to even the playing field between... I promised them that our research will be the new frontier of human progress. With our phlogiston wings, the power of flight will no longer be for us. I only hope that when we finally achieve this goal, we'll be proud of me.
Imagine a world where the skies are for all to share. Yes, if only it were possible. We could respond faster, and so many tragedies could be prevented. But T'Pol, what about the Saurians you're not sharing the sky? You're stealing. Bad move. I won't let you get away with it. I'm fine. Let's keep moving. I don't...
Let's ride!
Let's fly.
Rise with the sun!
Let's burn this breeze. I can't believe he captured so many Kukasaurs. But right now, we have to focus on solving this problem at the source. Looks like we've reached the center of the workshop.
And still no sign of Koya's baby.
Let's search this area for now. If we still can't...
Chaska, Traveler, come quick!
What is it? Did you find Chime?
Not yet, but look! It's another one of T'Pol's notebooks!
All right.
Log number 428. We decided to restart the experiments on phlogiston refinement, but without telling. This is the final obstacle to the success of the phlogiston. Log number 436. Earlier today, anyway, as long as our secret experiments succeed. Log number 443. We will conduct the experiment tomorrow. But log number 444.
Huh? Why is this
I guess whoever wrote down the log number was prevented from recording the results.
Log number... We lost many comrades in the accident. Among them are friends, lover, but we cannot stop. As of today, we are scrapping the artificial refinement method. Instead, we will focus. They are arrogant beasts whose existence in the wild serves no one but them. To facilitate our operations, we will gradually move the airborne workshop closer to the flower fed. All this we do to create a world where the skies are for all. All this we do to make T'Pol's dream a reality.
Given the way this is written, not to mention the fact that the numbering has started over from 0, it kinda sounds like this is someone new. Does that mean that T'Pol's already...
There's also a letter tucked in the end of the notebook.
T'Pol, I don't know where you are right now, so I don't know how to reach you. My best bet is to send this letter to Your father is gravely ill. Oh, I know we've had our differences in the past, but he is still your father. Won't you come and visit? I know you never liked him and cared even less for me. But we'll still be waiting here for you if you do come.
So Puma's not T'Pol's real mom? Huh.
We know that T'Pol's father passed away quite recently, and this letter looks recent. It looks like the real reason T'Pol didn't attend his father's funeral is because he'd long since passed away himself. If we ask ourselves why this letter was sent to the Flowerfeather clan, why T'Pol always yearned for this, it all points to one answer.
That's right. T'Pol was my child. He was born during my days as a wingless wanderer. His birth gave me new hope. I wanted to become the kind of mother who spent her days as a valiant rider, soaring the skies. Not an aimless, wingless nobody. But his father wanted to settle down, to give his child a safe, sheltered life in his tribe. We fought about it constantly. He started a new family, with another traveler who was also looking to return home. I had no idea that despite being raised among the children of echoes, my child still harbored dreams of the sky. Can you imagine, Chaska? The joy and surprise I felt when or how proud I was when he said he wanted to prove his own worth. And then the anguish that overcame me when he was rejected by the Kukasaurs and became—
You've got a lot of nerve showing your face here.
Don't take this the wrong way, Chaska. I'm not here for a fun. I trust you've learned of T'Pol's wish on your way here. A world where the skies are for all. If only his dream can be realized, no one will ever have to lose their wings again. War will never again come at such a great cost. The loss of So tell me, Chaska.
Nothing you've said excuses all the conflict you've—
You mean the argument back at the tribe? Is a mother harming her children when she coaxes them into swallowing a bitter pill? Of course not. It is a brief the phlogiston wings are that bitter pill. We will never progress as a tribe if we cling to the scraps the coop. Once the people have embraced the phlogiston wings, they will never look back. Even if they learn, they will convince themselves that the sacrifice of a few Kukasaurs. But this I had not anticipated.
Your plan was hardly foolproof.
Yet, it can still be salvaged. I'm sure you have your doubts about my methods. You know me, Chaska. And as fellow humans, surely you can understand my perspective.
Hey, quit the quips! This is—
Ulpa, Natlan doesn't belong to humans alone. How many times has the Abyss invaded Natlan now? Peace imposed by force will crumble in a matter of days. Because social bonds are what— And yet you would break the bond we share with our Saurian companions to take more power for ourselves? That's as stupid as—
They are wild beasts, driven purely by instinct. How could they possibly—
how did someone like her ever become a writer?
Ha! You overestimate them. They bow to the strong and shun the weak. That's all there is to it. They never gave T'Pol a second glance when he was at his lowest. It's all about survival of the fittest for them. Plain and simple. They obeyed me once I proved myself strong.
You're wrong, Ulpa. They only reject the wingless because they don't want to fly anyone to their death.
Chaska, I will promise you this. Only the unruliest wild Kukasaurs will be used for phlogiston extraction.
Well, that's too bad. Because I know a few unruly wild Kukasaurs who don't think that idea is gonna fly. Namely my mom and the others. To us, they're friends. Family.
Is that right? I knew—
Ulpa!
Careful! Don't make any rash decisions. Unless you want to see her suffer.
Oh no, that's one of the—
I told my subordinates to take control of the tribe while I was away. Luckily for
Take control? What are you planning to do with Mutota and his...
merely accelerate their inevitable downfall. They cannot stand in the... And since you insist on imposing me too, I have
So that's what you meant by I just want to talk. You never...
No, Chaska. You are the strongest warriors we have. Put down your weapons. I just need you to stay here for the next couple of weeks or so, while my people consolidate their power. Then, I will give her back to you, and you'll be free to leave. As long as the majority supports our vision, even the Pyro Archon could...
Your vision is deranged, and the Flower Feather Clan will never...
You sure about that? Then wait here and see.
What do we do? Even if the whole tribe fights back...
Stop delaying the inevitable! Drop your weapons and get...
She's still holding Chimeha.
Koya?
Huh? What are you yapping about? Stand down. No! The relic!
Light it up! Knock him down.
Faster! Check this out! That's the one!
Take me up! Lock him up!
Smash the stores! Something's up with this relic!
What?
No! What is she doing? She'll bring us all down with her!
But why? We stabilized the relic!
Maybe it got damaged in the fight. If we don't think of...
No. They're directly beneath us. My beloved tribe!
Okay. It's too powerful. This ain't a toy like last time. But we need to get it far away before it Koya, remember when we were kids? Don't worry. I know I can get rid of it before it... All I need is for you to catch me at the end. I can't hold it back anymore.
Don't be insane!
Alpa! What are you...
You're a fool, Chaska! We cannot entrust the safety of our tribe to this
I'm the fool. You really...
Sure, it may be asking too much for an ex-wingless, but I can fly it a safe distance away. Here, this should be high enough to save the clan. What?
You don't get to die a hero today. Koya, are you... What do you mean, I'm fine? Didn't I tell you to catch me on your back? Why did you try to shield me from the accident?
Yeah, right. Seriously.
Chaska, Koya!
How are things looking here? I think that's putting it I owe you one. Oh, but be honest. Do you still think Kukasaurs can't form bonds?
Mom, I'll figure out the refinement problem. You don't need to. I just need some more time. That's all.
The flower feather clan yield to the strong. So it looks like it's my.
Koya!
So, you're absolutely sure it's not because of the explosion?
Yes, for the 10,000th time, I'm sure. The blast barely, the moment she finally relaxed, all the built-up stress. Anyway, now you know how we feel when you go off risking life and limb. Your mother and I would both appreciate it if you lived less dangerously. You know she wrote to me from the Masters of the Nightwind, just to if she wasn't so busy with work. You can bet she'd come back here and chew us both out in person.
I'll find an opportunity to apologize to her. I promise.
You'd better. No more avoiding us, okay?
Got it. Got it. Huh?
You're awake. I'll go let everyone know.
Hey, but we're not done talking. What are we gonna do with her? She keeps saying, I don't think Koya has forgiven me yet. But if you ask me, she's the one who's scared to for all her confidence. She's a very sensitive soul underneath. You'd think as a peacemaker, she of all people would know how to reconcile with her family. She must have been a handful growing up. Thank you. And of course, thank you.
Koya, Uncle Cusco, we're here!
Ha! I was just telling her that she's not to go chasing danger with Chaska ever again.
Cusco, I understand how you must feel. But it's all thanks to Koya and Chaska's efforts that the Airborne Workshop
Oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask. They didn't hurt you.
Thankfully, when her co-conspirators tried to arrest me, I was out coaching Koyer and Junan. The two of them were a huge help. They took care of things while I went around rallying the resistance. So, in the end, as it turns out, not all of the wingless want to see our dear Saurian friends replaced with phlogiston-powered I'm so sorry you got mixed up in this, by the way. We should have caught on to Alpa's scheme soon. Most of the Airborne Workshop has now been dismantled. We've just left one small, harmless part intact, and repurposed it as a jail.
Let's see how they like being locked up in a sky prison.
So, it looks like there's just one less conflict left to resolve. Peacemaker, you're up.
I said I had to wait until things had blown over, didn't I? Koya, I just want to say... Huh?
There's that family likeness coming through again.
But that day... Huh? So then, when did you finally make your peace with it?